Can you guys confirm that you can see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, so let's go to my reading reports. So when you will subscribe to Bodygraph Chat account, you will be able to install some templates. So you can actually start two ways, either to start the creating report from scratch, which is the hardest way. And to do so, you have to create a new report, give it a name, choose your preferred language. What's happening with my mouse? What have I done? Yeah. Your language, and then your preferred page format. So that will open for you the reading reports editor, and it's going to start with a blank page for you to start creating reading report. And this is a good way to start if you want to personalize it completely. So you can use some templates that are available for you already at the editor. So let's just say I want to start with the cover page. So I will use the template for it. Maybe I don't like the frame, so I can delete it. You can also upload your elements and your backgrounds if you want to use, if you prefer to use them. You can upload your business logos to personalize it. So let's just say I want to upload my background. So I will set it as the background, and that's going to be my cover page. Then I will add the new page, and probably I will go with the chart page. Again, I will see if there is a template that I like. So let's just say I will select one of the templates, but yet again, I don't like the frames, so I am able to delete those. And maybe you want to replace the chart to your own design that you created at my charts design tool. So you can go to elements and open the full list of the charts, and you will be able to find the designs that you created. So I will replace the existing design with my own. So let's say it matches branding colors. And if I want planetary to match the branding colors too, so I got this option. All you need to do is to click on the element and use the color wheel to edit the color to match your branding colors. So easy. Once it's done, I will move on with the next page, and maybe we'll go with some summary page. Again, I will look if there is any template, and I will choose one preferred one. Delete elements that I do not like. Maybe we'll add the same background just to keep consistency. I forgot to add backgrounds, for example, here. That as the background. So we have a good start. Right now, the content pages will start. So for example, I will add some information about the type. So let's just say you got some content available about the type. I do not have content saved for myself anywhere else, so I will go back to my HD content where I pasted my content, for example, but you can copy it from the Word page or from the other, files that you keep your content, and copy the information. And let's just say copy go back to my report that I was just creating. And let's just say that my content talks about the type, and I will include one text box for the title, which will say, oops, what did I do? Let's say generator. And I'll place it here, increase the size, and I will add another text box for my content. I'll paste it here. Okay, so obviously need to reduce the size of the font so that it fits nicely, and see if you need to split the text into 2 pages or it looks nice on the 1 page. And then when content is ready, because it talks about the generator, you need to set who is going to be able to see this page. So to do so, you have to use the most important feature of this report tool, which is this little star, and it's called visible for. So if you will press, you will be able to see pretty much all the properties, and you can set visibility based on each property and each outcome. So that means what the system does when the person submits the birth details and location, this report generator will automatically pick up the numbers that are relevant to my submission, and I will be only able to see those pages that are visible for all, such as title page or chart page or summary page. And when it comes to the properties, it will pick only those that are relevant to me. Let's just say that I do not want to recreate this page from scratch. So what you can do, you can actually duplicate the page so that the formatting stays absolutely the same. But let's just say I will copy and paste obviously different content, but that's gonna be for manifestor. And then all you will need to do when you will paste your content, again, you're absolutely free to upload your backgrounds, your logos, your images to your liking. You can edit the text color to your liking. And once it's ready, all you need to do to make sure that is assigned to correct type. And then
I have a question. Sorry, Victoria. Can I ask some
go ahead.
question? Is it
100%.
possible to change? Is it possible to change the text using the numbers, the font size? So it's Katie is asking. Could you show like how it works to
change the font size?
The font size, just entering that number.
You mean the font size?
Yeah.
So you just so you just press on the text box and you can edit the font size to your liking using the scale. I don't know how to call it, the scale.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, so you just press on the text element and then you can adjust the text
and
font size.
you can click on this number 18 as well. In the middle, on the in the number, where it's between plus and minus. Yeah,
absolutely.
So you can enter your own number. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can enter your own number. Absolutely.
Yeah,
so,
and sorry, and there's another one. This question was about the custom fonts.
Custom fonts. Yes, you can upload the custom fonts, but you need to make sure that they are at TFF. Am I right?
Yes.
A TFF format. So that's the only format that is supported by this editor. So you can use the upload feature and upload that file here, and you are then more than welcome to use your custom fonts on your reports. So other features that I want to demonstrate that what this report tool is capable of. So, for example, you want to add some links to your products. Let's just say you're working with some aroma oils and you're selling them based on the type, people's type. So you can actually mention that in the text, and then you can add the links to your product. So all you have to do is just to highlight the text that you want to add the link to, press the right button of your mouse and select the add link, and then you can add link here. Once it's done, it's highlighted for you at the editor. Just I will increase the size. It's highlighted for you so that you could identify where the link is. But if you will go to the preview mode, you will see that the text, that the link is invisible. And the reason why is because we left for you full freedom to customize your links. Instead of it being usually blue underlined links, so you can either underline, make it bold, maybe change another color to your liking, and that gives you full freedom to personalize those links. So that's a great feature to use. I already demonstrated that if you're using the backgrounds, so in you can set, I will demonstrate again, you can set the image as the background. So whilst you're working on the other elements, you won't be impacting the background image and you won't be moving it on the side by mistake. So that's a great feature to know. Other things that you can use. So let's just say you're working on the summary page. It's all with your branding, with your logos, same with the title page, cover page, with the there's some chart page, and you want to keep it safe for your future reports. So you can save them as templates by pressing this button, and then you will be able to find those at the bottom of the templates. Why is it not there? Sometimes you need to restart. I do remember this, that you have to refresh the editor. Why is it not there? This Algis, do you know why it's template is not saved?
Can you see this when you're watching? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm now watching. Okay, show me, please.
Okay, so if I press save as a template, it should appear at the bottom.
Click
okay.
click my template. See all that link.
Okay. Okay.
And now you should.
Okay, so still I cannot see. I see the first one that I saved, but I do not see the second one. So basically, if I will go back and I will open my templates, then it appears here. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes you just need to reload the editor for the templates to be revealed, which is not a bad thing. So feature works, but you just need to reload the editor for the templates to show. So next time when you will be preparing the report, you would not need to work on the entire layout of the, let's say, cover page or summary page. All you will need to do just to include those pages into your reading reports, maybe making just small adjustments, let's say changing the background picture or the colors of the report. So that saves the time for your second and any reports that you will create in the future. Also, if you want to keep the safe, let's say, safe copy of your page, so you can export the page and keep safe copy of your at your device. Just bear in mind it does not download as the page. It downloads the code, the file like a code, which you can later import into empty page. So you can keep the very most important, let's say, content or cover pages at your device as well. And my advice would be, when you're working, let's just say, if you are happy with how report looks like, and then you want to make some adjustments, my advice always to use the duplicate feature. So it creates the copy of it, and then you make changes on the copy of it, keeping the original safe, just in case if you will make some mistakes, or you will delete the content, mess things up, then it's easy, to come back to at least to the original copy. And then let's just say I was working on the copy and I messed up one of the pages. So again, I will come back to the original file. I will then go back to that page that I just messed up. I will export it to my device, and then I will go back to the report that I'm working on and making changes on, and I will import that page again. So everything that I messed up will be back to normal, and then I can start over creating again, making those adjustments and changes. The good thing is as well that you do not to preview the entire report every time when you want to see how it looks like. You can also preview the single pages and see if you like the layout of the page, if you like the colors, how does it look like. So you can preview the single pages. Also, if you make some adjustment, let's just say you're selling for the customer or you offered some free report which includes title page and maybe type description. But at the later stage, you will run, I don't know, some promotion, and you will say, okay, so now on, it's going to include not just type, but the profile description as well. So you can prepare this report in advance. So let's say you will make these pages visible for your customers when you will create the content, including the profile information, and you will set visibility for profile, but you can make those pages hidden. Once you will be ready to release it and announce it to your customers that the report that they downloaded previously was upgraded, including with the new information, you can come back to your report and unhide those pages. Also, let's just say I decided that I do not like chart to be a page above the summary page. I can change the order of it by pressing page orders and then just changing the order of it. If you will double click it, it will take you to that exact page, and that's how you change the order of it. I think that's all for now. I mean, what do you want to say?
No, sorry, Victoria. I just want to interrupt you. We're receiving some questions, and I want to just let you know, guys, we're going to answer these questions, and I'm going to help to answer these questions as well once Victoria is ready.
Yeah, can we actually keep questions for the end of the presentation?
Yes, yes, please. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Please share some questions. Please share some, where you need some help or something, and you can come back individually, and we're gonna comment on every one of them.
Yeah, so please write down your questions on the chat, and when I will finish my presentation, I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. Okay, so Now, another very important thing, very important thing, to be honest, and most of the asked question is about these yellow fields that we called shortcodes. So those brings up information, and where is it coming from? So this information comes from my HD content. Okay, so depending on the language that is assigned to the report. So when you remember, I selected the language when I pressed the create button. So I selected the language that I want to work with. It says English, so that means all the content that at my HD content English language will be brought up by those shortcodes to my report. Now, this is a great way, for example, to create the summary pages, because that automatically generates the outcome based on the person's submission details. You have the shortcodes also, and I'm telling it very slowly because I find it is very important information. Those shortcodes, for example, also we have for the property descriptions. Let's just say defined gates descriptions. So we found that quite few of you guys using the shortcodes to build the entire report. And it is okay if you prefer that way, but there are certain limitations with the shortcodes, and I will tell what those limitations are. So the first thing is that it brings up the dynamic text from my HD content, and you have no big control over the formatting and look of it. You cannot see how it's going to look like until you actually preview the page or the entire report. Also, you cannot add too much, symbols in there, or to edit it too much. And the thing is, if the text in the shortcode is too long, the system will not split it into 2 pages. That means it will cut off the part of the text. It will come out of the page. It will overlap because you think, okay, it looks good right now. Maybe it's not going to overlap. And I still got space here. You will include maybe not just gates, but the channels descriptions. But actually you do not see what the text look like. And when you will go to the preview mode, and I created one bad example here. So let's just say my text is completely overloaded on my HD content. I just placed some shortcodes there thinking that, okay, it looks fine on the editor. But if I will go to the preview, you will see that what system does, it cuts off the text. I know it's way longer than this, and that means the part of it is just missing. And where I placed 2 shortcodes, you can see that the text overlaps. And the reason why, because that's not the intended purpose of the shortcodes, not for the long text. The purpose of the shortcodes is to create the summary pages with the very short, brief descriptions of 1 or 2 sentences max, so that you can actually align them alongside with the property and the property description. Property and property description. It's not created for very long content. If you're using long content, if you want to describe the property in depth, you have to use visible for feature and set up the page visibility per gate, per channel, per whichever property you want to talk about. And that's the main difference. Short codes, they telling by itself. Short, it's supposed to be short and sweet, and those supposed to be used for the summary pages only. right? So this is the hard way to do the report, to create it from scratch. But we all like nice and easy ways, and there are certain things that you can actually do to help yourself. So we recently introduced a new place that's called Marketplace, new feature. And if you will go there, you will be able to find quite amazing things there, such as already prepared reading report templates, which you can press on it and install it. That will automatically open for you report editor, and you will be able to open that report. And all you will have to do, it has some content for you to ready. You're more than welcome to edit the content, add your own voice, change it, keep it as it is. It's absolutely based on your preference. Or you can not change it a bit and use it as it is and enable it on your website. So you can download quite few templates from Marketplace, and that includes as well great reports. So one basic report and one in-depth report written by our partner Karin Parker. So you can install them into your account, but the only thing that you cannot edit the content of the current reports, and the reason is the copyright. So you can use them as it is, and that's actually the great way for you to start business. Let's just say you just finished your human design courses and you just launched your business website, and that's a great way for you to offer something to start with your business while you're working on your own content, and something unique and something original. So this is the easier way. You can also, the great things, while you're working, let's say, on your report from scratch, that you can actually get the page templates. So these are like placeholders of the text. You can select the template to your liking. Obviously, you will be able to change the images or the symbols, the text to your liking, but at least you won't need to change the layout, and that work is done for you. The only thing to take a note about is that if you prefer to work on your reading reports with some specific format, let's just say I'm usually working with A4, so I have to install and use the templates that matches my format. So otherwise, if I will install the letter format and I will open my reading report, which is based on A4 format, that template is not going to be visible for me here. Okay, so it has to match your format, page format. So this is the easiest way how to start with. So we have pre-made reports written by Karen. We have pre-made templates for the entire reports. We have pre-made templates for pages, which you can adjust to your liking and use to your reports. You can save them as a templates, and I mentioned you can export, keep the copies. So that's a great start, and let's just say for you to cheat a little bit and to make your life a bit easier. So we created these templates for you to start your business. Now, once the reports are ready, you can use them in few ways. So first, you can offer them on your website. So to do so, you have to go to Integrate Chat, open your embed code that you're using on your website, scroll down to my reading reports section, and enable reading reports. So when the person submits the chart, those reading reports will be listed and available for customer either to download for free, or if you set up the payment, it will be available to purchase. Another way how to use those reports, you're able to download the chart as it is, but if you do not like the look of it, the layout of it, so you can create that mini report, add my reading reports, and then you can come back to that embed code and press on download chart PDF and replace that one-page chart build template with the report that you want, let's say including your logo, your branding, the layout, and the information that you actually want to give out for free for your customers. So that's the second way how to use the reports from my reading reports tool. And the third way how to use the reports that you prepared at my reading reports tool is to use by using them at the generate chart. And that's actually the way how you can, because you cannot open, as I mentioned previously, you cannot open and preview current reports here, but you can have a sneak peek at them if you're using generate chart. So let's just say you're making a reading for some person, you will create new chart, and that those reports that you have in my reading report will be automatically generated for the person that this chart is submitted. So all that you will need to do is to press on your preferred report that you want to download, including the current ones, and that will prepare for you and download PDF to your device. And then you will be able to see what the customer will receive. Okay, so that's the way how you can sneak peek into the current reports currently, because you cannot open them at my readings report. But this is the way how you can see what is in there instead of selling the cat in a bag. So, but I know that our lovely development team is working on the improvements, and there will be preview feature in the future for locked reports. So that's a great thing. And I think that's it. I don't know if probably I
Yes.
finished. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Victoria, to covering all that kind of stuff. And I know who listening and watching, there's so much information is there, and it's very maybe difficult to absorb everything in once.
Yeah.
But Victoria, because she's working directly with you in support, and she actually covered very important parts like short codes, how to use it and how not to use it, the marketplace, how you can, use for the content. And thanks so much, Victoria, for showing the generate chart as well, how we can, generate custom reports for customer.
Yeah, just one thing. Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, Gittes, I just forgot to mention quite a few important things. So, one thing I forgot to mention, that let's just say the customer is choosing to use the images. Let's just say they prepared the report elsewhere, and they're using the images for the entire report, setting up the visibility per page. I know that there will be many questions from the customers. Can they actually use the images? Yes, you can, but this is not the intended purpose of this report. So we prefer you to actually create it using the features and the text boxes and this report. If you will use only images, that will impact the size of the file, the loading speed, obviously, and that's not the intended purpose of the report. And then, you will come back to us and say, why is it loading so bad? Well, my my probably example would be, you're not complaining if you bought the black classic dress from the shop. You're not going back to shop and complaining why it has no feathers and diamonds on it. So that's not the purpose of the report as well. It's not created to upload with images only. It's created, it has to be used by creating content by using all the elements that are available.
Yes, thank
Go
you.
on.
So
Yeah.
maybe let's move on to the questions because time is flying.
Yeah.
Yes, so thanks so much. So I'm gonna scroll to the top and I'm gonna try to read them
Okay, go
one by
ahead.
one.
Peter, sorry.
Yes.
Can I
Yes.
show how to change the color of the planet? That was the question.
Okay.
Please, just.
Are you
Thanks so
going to
much.
show me? Shall I demonstrate or?
Can you, or I can do it?
Yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you. You mean the planets element?
Yes.
Okay, so what you need to do, oops. Are you sharing the screen, Savannah?
Yes, but I want only my...
Okay, because it
Sorry.
kicked me out. It's
We
okay.
get it. Who is
Okay.
it?
So all you need to do, I'm just going to increase the size of the report, is to click on the planets element and then use the color wheel, click the plus button, and then fill option will change the background of the planets, and the stroke option will change the color of the text. Now, bear in mind that not all the planet designs are supported for example, dark background and light colors. Just let's say in this case, if I will make a black background and I will select the white text, it will not go well with my background. So you have to select the different element that has the full background for the entire text, and that will work. So if you're using specific design of the planet, you have to be mindful of the color choices.
Sorry, I show another way, okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's do it, Solana.
No. Sorry, I have it.
Okay, do we have more
We
questions?
get it. Okay. You see the color. What you can do is change the background with your branding color if you want. And in the page color, you can change, if you want to change the gray, click to gray, make it whatever you want. Same with the dark. If you want it in white, you can make it white. That's it. Thank you.
It looks very
Thank you
easy.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Solana.
Do we have more questions?
Yes, of course. So about the fonts, yes, you can upload your own fonts, and I think we're gonna display in the marketplace later on. You can use the custom fonts. Give me a second. I'm just going down. This is
Someone
automatically
want to
saved.
speak.
Yeah. So yes.
Someone want to speak.
Should I unmute? I can unmute, but give me a second. I can unmute, but just I wanna let you know this is recording, and in terms of your privacy, if you're happy to speak, you can speak. Okay. Now you can unmute yourself and you can speak if you want. Gary? So you can, if you want, yeah, so you just say the hand. If you want to speak something, you just can unmute your microphone on the Teams and you just can speak if you want. I'll just move on with the questions. Okay, so this automatically saves. Yes, it automatically saves. And
Okay, when the people purchase the chart, how long does their download link to their chart last? Is it 7 days, right? How long is a link to the chart?
it's I think 7 days. Ali, please confirm.
No, it's 2 weeks. I think
2
we
weeks.
change it this one. Yeah.
Oh, we
2
changed
weeks.
to 2 weeks. Okay.
Okay, so we increased it then from 7 days to 2 weeks. That's great.
Awesome. Okay, give me a second. There's so many questions.
Okay,
And
is there? I'm just
yes,
gonna read it. Is there a website platform that the software is best suited to? I tried Squarespace, but the layout of the reports feature wasn't great. Would I be better to use Kajabi?
okay, I will try to answer. I mean, I will need some maybe more details to this one because the report editor, when you're editing and creating reports or previewing reports, is not related with any website platform or Squarespace or Kajabi. Maybe if you can share what browser you're using, maybe what screen size you're using, and maybe if you can maybe share some screenshots and send it to us so we can maybe investigate what exactly is causing that issue. But you can use any website platform that supports that embed code. Currently, we're supporting, I think, almost any website platform. And just to let you know, this is not related, nothing with a report editor, this tool, and the website.
Dit is should I just allow mic for attendees? Maybe tentative allow. I'm not sure because someone want to speak again.
Yeah, so I just want to let you know, every single of you can speak. We can unmute all of you. I mean, you can unmute yourself, but just keep in mind, we're recording the session and we would like to upload to YouTube channel. And just, in terms of privacy, that you're happy to show your voice. Yeah, so yeah, let's do this one. Maybe it's gonna be much better.
Okay, enable it. Now anyone can unmute.
Yeah,
Yourself.
everybody's going to speak. Unmute yourself and speak, and please speak by one. Laura,
This
please.
is
Hi,
Karen.
yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
I'll come in because it was my question about the website, if
Yes,
that's okay.
yes, Gary. Yes, of
Yep.
course.
What I meant about the website with Kajabi and Squarespace was, I understand what you're saying. It was more the fact that where it offers the reports, it's just listed kind of under the chart, one after the other. I understand that's maybe how it is at the moment. I was wondering whether that is how it is on all website platforms or whether the layout will change, because I think from an aesthetic view on a website, it would be much nicer if they were next to each other along the page, because what I found was that if you were using a smaller screen, say, the customer might not even see the option. Yeah. That was my question primarily.
I understand completely. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So so the best way, I mean, if you can maybe just contact and we can tweak a little bit CSS for your website. We can tweak CSS and we can align this to widget boxes, next to each other, and you can double check how it looks in the mobile devices. So we can tweak this one. It's very easy to tweak using the CSS. Because our integrate chart, there's a section custom CSS, on accordion in the settings, and we can do this one for you if you're happy with that.
We can do, but the answer is that the layout is same for all the websites. It's answering.
Yeah.
So the reports are listed under the chart, but we can slightly adjust to make those widgets maybe centered or aligned a little bit more nicely.
Or you can sell your products be using our business website by using subdomain. Then you can have any layout basically.
Yes, that's another option. That's very great, Elge. So there's no option. You can have your website on Squarespace. You can have on Kajabi. all that information that we have currently, but you can create selling shop on the my HD website that we offering for free. And that's my HD website, the business website, is gonna play as a shopping for the reports role. And this is completely different experience, like proper e-commerce websites. You can add to carts and one report for the multiple family members, and that's a great experience. So please give a try. If you need some, maybe you can have one-on-one meeting, and we can guide you how to use it and how it works.
Okay, thank you very much. That's great.
No worries. And I like that idea, Scary, that if you wanna speak, please raise the hand so we can.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Lewis.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Okay, so who's next?
This is Carrie. I
Yes.
had a question about the on the chart page. You can change the colors on the design and personality. You can't change the text color, but you can change the color to match the coloring of your chart. But you can't change the text color that I found. Is there a way to change that?
You mean on the reading reports tool?
On the yes.
Okay, so yeah, so I just demonstrated it. So basically, you can change the text color and the planetary background color. So how you can do that?
Yeah, how do you
so
change
you
the
press.
text?
Yeah, so you press on the element and then press on the color wheel, and then the fill option changes the background color, and the stroke option changes the text color.
Ah, beautiful. Okay.
And
Yeah.
also, I think we have released elements without text, so you can add your own text below gates. I think we have some empty elements that we released with how design and personality words. So you can even change wording and translate that, and then a different color you can make. So yeah.
Okay. Shall we go with the questions from the chat? Okay, so there is the question if we're going to be sharing this recording. So we already answered that yes, we will place this recording to our YouTube channel. Am I right, Kittis?
Yes, I would like, because maybe it can help other people as well. I know it's very long video gonna be in.
Okay. Very good feedback, to be honest. But Karen's report has a title with QHD in it, and not everyone knows what it stands for. Can we change it to Quantum Human Design, the full name, so that people can relate what they are getting from the report? So QHD, not everyone knows that it's Quantum Human Design.
Yeah. So yes. So with Karen, so we're working with Karen how we can do these things, but at the moment when she offered this two reports, is not editable at the moment, and it is not possible to change.
So customers cannot change, but can we not edit the title to make it not QHD report, but Quantum Human Design in the full?
Can we do this one from our side?
Sorry, I was.
I mean, can you
answering,
change the title, because the current reports we cannot change, but can you change just title for just
Yeah,
title?
now understand question. No, we don't have this option, but yeah, I agree. We need option here.
Yeah.
We need to create. So I'm now understand, because when we installed that report, it does not sound good. So yeah, I think we need to add ability to change title.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then next question is, are there generic Bodygraph chart graphics in the marketplace we can add to our Bodygraph website? So I presume this is about the designs.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, of course. And we're gonna, it's a slightly off topic, but I'm gonna share. I mean, maybe I know so, but yes, you're able to all these charts that you see in the marketplace, install on your platform, and then you can use on your reports and embed code. And just 1 second. I mean, we released actually today new design tool, and there's Silvana did great new chart designs, completely new chart designs. That looks very, very good, and we're gonna announce officially tomorrow on your newsletter. So you can just go there on the marketplace, see more stuff there in terms of the charts.
Okay. And then the next question is, any updates on the adding astrology, sun sign, rising sign to the reports?
Okay, so we do have API available for everything, including Astro and Science, but we don't have anything yet translated into embed or generate chart tool, but we're working on that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so next year, so more realistically, now we have some different priorities like the frequency chart, but we're working on that, and this is in our pipeline, but it's going to be about next year. I mean, new year astro charts and
Okay.
report, of course.
Yeah. Next question is, are there any life cycle templates? I do not really quite get this question. Life
Silvana,
cycle templates?
Can you help to answer this question?
Yeah, so Haley, if you can.
Yes, there's different readings that go with, like, we can look at how the neutrino weather is affecting your chart from your birthday for the next year. That would be a life cycle chart. Also, there's a lot of software out there that compares two charts together, like relationship composites. So I think that's what the life cycle question was
Okay.
about.
Oh, yes. Algi, do you want to comment on this one?
No, that it's too in our pipeline. How to say that?
Yeah. So
we do have
yes.
AP prepared, but again, we don't have glued that with interface yet.
So we did this on generate chart. I mean, but again, there are so many things on our plate to release and to finish develop, and of course we're so lucky we have now team joined. Matos, very talented developer, is helping us, and we have this in mind as well. But in this pipeline at the moment this year, and I think what we are going to do, maybe we're gonna release publicly our pipeline to our community who is using our tool, just to share what's coming soon, what is in our mind, and what we're doing in the kitchen. But this is relationship and life cycle and transitions, all this stuff, including Astro, including reports and using the embed code, is in our pipeline. That's the reason why we improve design tool. If you go back now to your design tool and your account, you see completely new how it looks like. And now it's going to happen with my HD content, exactly the same, new changes. And the reason why we're changing all this framework to have ability to integrate, that frequency chart, astro chart, and all this relationships and life cycles and transit charts and all this kind of stuff to make more scalable for reports and for everything. So that's why we changing slightly some framework, that fundamentals, to make sure that's going to be a very strong platform to support everything.
Yeah. Shall we go with the next question? Are you on mute? Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so can we embed the report on more than one website?
Yes, on more than a website, I mean pages or website?
It says website, so web pages, yes. A website, as I remember, there is one subscription per domain, if I'm right, correctly?
Yeah, this is domain name. Yeah, the API is go through the one domain name. But let's say, if you're using some subdomain or something, maybe we can just contact us and we can see how we can work around. You can do this with the multiple pages per domain name. So
Yeah.
that API supports.
Okay. how will the report will be shown on the web or on the website? Can people access it by giving their email address when they generate the chart? So I demonstrated this at the beginning, probably on of presentation, how the people able to see the chart. So when they submit the chart, and they get the chart, the outcomes, and the reports are listed under the chart results page. So if you will enable five reports, those widgets will appear all listed under the chart. That's the answer to the question. We got nice feedback, and thank you, Stephanie. This says these features are truly remarkable. Thank you so much for positive feedback. Then we have love the shortcodes. Thanks for this. This is a lot of cool features. Thanks again. Amazing feedback. Will it load slowly if there is background image on each page? So yes, I covered that as well. That's not the intended purpose for the reports tool. It depends probably as well on the number of the pages. The more pages you will upload with the images on them, the more it will slow down the download and load of the report. So the report tool is not created to use for images only. So that would be my answer. So please use the report and all the text boxes and other features rather than just images. The next question is, I'd like to offer customers the option to print a physical book version of their chart. What would the best steps to provide this option? Kitis, can you cover this?
So I'm gonna start, and maybe you can just correct me and just add because you have more experience. In terms if you now the one is PDF, of course. Now if you wanna print a physical book, you have to find the print company who gonna print that book, okay? And then you have to make sure that print company has some API. What this means, then you need to hire us or another developer to connect that API with our API. And then what's going to happen is the customer generate that report. It's going to be sent to that print company. The print company gonna have this, all the reports, these PDF pages, automatically should be split, and automatically, of course, we can send per post. That I'm correct?
Yeah. So basically, it needs custom development because we don't have this feature implemented.
Okay.
So I have a follow-up question to that. But if they just like download the PDF to their own computer and want to print it off their printer at home, that should work okay because it's a PDF, correct?
Yes.
100%.
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. And actually, they can send answer, short answer, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that if someone took that PDF file to a printer, they'd probably want some release from you guys about copyright before they would print it. But printing at home should be okay, right? There's like unless do you guys have a standard? Are you okay with us taking it to a print shop to have them printed on better paper?
Oh yeah, I want to speak about some stuff about this copyrights and the content. When we started create this platform, there was zero intention to provide content. There was intention was to provide a framework so you can create automated, operations for you guys. You can share your own content, your own voice with all the worldwide community. But now later on, we introduce slowly some content for the reports. Because what people are asking, there's no content. Yes, we offering now some like report templates, report examples, demo reports, so you can use it and sell it. There's no copyrights. Do whatever you like. You can sell, you can print. It's full freedom. We don't do that. I mean, we don't worry about that. We worry that we encourage you to create your own content, your own voice for your audience, so you can bring more value. Because what we have offered on our platform, maybe some content very specific. Some of them content is maybe for the business organizations or for CEOs, so like for different maybe audience. So that's why I just want to highlight. But my answer is yes, you can. Of course, it's not currents report included because currents is strictly copyrighted. I mean, what I mean by strictly, you have to read some copyrights, I mean, some terms and conditions, but anything else is, yeah.
Thank you.
Algi, you want to add something?
Oh, no.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Yeah, we get this question very often, and why there is no in-depth content for every single property, and the reason why is because in every single business, uniqueness is the key, and more readers using our platform. So you can imagine from the customer's perspective, let's just say they go and buy a report from one very well-reviewed reader, and then he will go for the second opinion to another very well-reviewed reader who also uses the Bodygraph software. Maybe will pay double the price, but just to find out that it's exact same content. So that's why we encourage all our customers to use your unique voice and your own content for your reading reports.